Hey guys, it's SlyGumbi, and here is another introduction/hype video for the Vikings faction in the upcoming Game for Honor. If you've been following every bit of news and info that Ubisoft has been releasing over the past couple of months, this may be a little outdated. But for those of you who haven't, and those who just got into the game after this weekend's open beta, this is for you. For starters, one of the first things you will do once you boot up the game is pledge allegiance to one of the three factions: Knights, Samurai, and the Vikings. Each faction has 4 completely unique heroes available to play. Also, on a side note, if you pledge your soul to the Knights and then come to find that you prefer to play as a Viking hero, you can still do this. The Viking heroes are Raider, Warlord, Berserker, and Valkyrie. First off are the Raiders. Fighting with heavy two-handed axes, Raiders are always found at the forefront of the Viking horde, hacking through enemies crazy enough to stand in their way. They are clad in leather and iron rings, with their bodies covered by tattoos, souvenirs from past battles, which they bear proudly. These relentless warriors embody the Vikings' ideals: boundless bravery, spotless integrity, and unbridled passion. They know the moment of their death has already been chosen upon birth, so no Viking fears to follow their destiny. Of course, they all intend it to bring as many foes with them as they can. Fighting style. Raiders are the Vikings' archetypal warriors. They wade through battles with a large Dane axe, dishing out several disabling attacks and dealing high damage. They have a difficulty rating of easy, they have a disabling fighting style, and high damage attacks. Some special capabilities are an unblockable zone attack in all chain attacks. They have stun attacks and throws, and have strong versatile throw attacks.
Sometimes a Viking is born who carries the spark of gods. Raiders, we call them. It is a name that can summon armies. Ruthless, fearless, made for battle. The Dane axe was the mightiest weapon of our ancestors. They wield it without mercy. The moment of a Viking's death is chosen by fate. So what use have they of armor? Or of fear?
Next up, the Warlords. Warlords are not born into leadership. They've had to earn it through blood, sweat, and steel. To be a warlord means a life of service to their people. Their shield protects those who cannot fight. Their sword will cut down those who would attempt to cause their people harm. Their fighting style is simple yet brutal. You will always find them leading the charge. Fighting style. Slow and strong, Warlords are great counterattackers who hit hard and sustain a lot of damage. Their attacks have limited range, but they offer defensive properties that make them perfect tools to counter incoming attacks and trade blows with the enemy. They have a difficulty rating of medium, counter-attacking fighting style, and short range. Some of their special capabilities: they have a defensive property on light and heavy attacks, they have a defensive mode, and an unblockable headbutt.
There are traditions among our people that run deep as stone. Their shields are as versatile as they are strong. Their swords are as lethal, simple, an ancient design. And a leader who does not lead the charge is no leader at all. They are called Warlords, a name that has earned another ancient tradition. To become a warlord means service to all who need it for life. They are the shield of our people. And they will not fall.
The Berserkers. Berserkers are chaotic and brutal dual-axe wielding Vikings. Their savage love of combat strikes fear in the hearts of most, friend and foe alike. The Berserker fights relentlessly, capable of vanquishing foes before they can mount a decent defense. Unconcerned with their personal safety, they care little for their defense, focusing instead on killing as many enemies as they can. Fighting style. Berserkers are intimidating Viking engines of death. They combine close combat harassing abilities and have infinite chain attacks that can be initiated many different ways. They have a difficulty rating of hard, they have a harasser fighting style, and short-range fast attacks. Some special capabilities. Some attacks can hit multiple targets in a row, charging attacks that harass opponents, and a deflect ability.
The vast forests of our lands are said to be filled with the spirits of beasts. Sometimes those beasts join us on the battlefield. Berserkers. Wild, free, and utterly without fear. They fight with twin axes, but their true weapon is their passion. There is an ancient riddle. What is stronger than steel? Blood, our answer. Blood and fury.
And the Valkyries. The Valkyries have made a deal with the gods. They will fight and earn glory so that those who can't will be counted in the halls of Valhalla. They are scouts and trackers who use their spears and shields to deadly effect. They are chosen by the gods. Hope you never encounter one on the battlefield. Fighting style. The Valkyrie is versatile and complex. She is a very adaptable hero and very good at keeping the enemy off balance. They have a difficulty rating of medium, keeps enemies at bay, and has complex combos. Some special capabilities, excellent at takedowns, and can use the shield to attack.
Valhalla, our reward for dying in battle. But what of those who die elsewhere? The Valkyries. A warrior order who have made a deal with the gods. Each one can earn glory for our fallen dead. In time, they can win a place for the deserving, but they alone decide for whom they fight. Masters of the spear and shield. Scouts, trackers, and perhaps your only hope for salvation.
So if this gave some form of insight or pleasure in regards to the Vikings, awesome. For those of you who follow my channel or hang out in my live streams, you already know that I am a sworn knight, so I'm not going to advocate the smelly, hairy, oaf-like Vikings. But please note that I have friends that are aligned with this faction as well, so choose wisely, my friends. This game has done a phenomenal job at segregating friendships. If you're new to my channel, there is a mini-series where I have been uploading a match a day for the past couple of weeks from both the closed and open beta. I also apologize for the video quality, it was a direct rip from Twitch. Also in the near future, I'll be putting out guides, news and info updates, and all kinds of other content regarding For Honor after its release. I also stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so feel free to come hang out, chit-chat, join in games, or just lurk and stare at my ugly mug. So until next time, #Knights.